Plan now is another 70k on this road, and then we'll have another little stop, regroup, maybe a coffee, see how we're doing. We're going to try and get to the hotel for 5 o'clock if we can. So the hotel tonight is, I think, technically across the border, just into Spain, I think. So we'll have another little border crossing, and then tomorrow we're back into Portugal again as we start to head south, track back towards Tour Adventures base camp. It's going to take us a couple of days to get back from here. I don't know what the total mileage is that we've done, but we've been doing around about 300k a day, so 200 miles a day over 10 days, so 2,000 miles, something like that. And what a difference it makes when the sun's out, eh? The river here is so big, we've seen a number of cruise ships actually going up and down, not the, you know, sea-going types, but river cruise ships, but we're talking big machines. As we were having a lunch, one was manoeuvring using its thrusters and basically turned on its axis. It was very impressive. Obviously you can come down here and have a holiday on a boat if that's your bag. I was sure it's mine, but the vessel was quite interesting. In fact, there's one behind the trees now. If you can see it, that sort of thing I'm talking about. One of those. Want it for a few hours, not sure I want it for a week. I love the way these various vineyards have their name up in the vines. It's Ferreira over there, Vista Algare there, something like that. Up here we've got Sandeman here. Obviously proud of their vineyards, and why not? Another of those river cruise boats, and something very antiquated looking there. Ferreira, in fact it's to do with the vineyard, perhaps they're doing tours. What a view down there of the river, pretty substantial. And I'm embarrassed to say I don't even know what the river's called. Maybe I'll look it up and put it on the screen. That old YouTuber cop out. Stunning ride though. Man, I don't think I've ever seen as many vines as this anywhere in the world. It's very densely packed with vines here. Well, this is a great little town, nice shady bits, little restaurants for people enjoying a drink on a Friday afternoon. Splendid. I do see quite a few dogs on the road in Portugal though, and they tend to sometimes have a go at bikers. Anyway, he seemed quite benign. But, type Jaguar there, very nice. Those are the only animals I think we've seen on the road, are dogs. Nowhere's immune from roadworks, there's a little bit more here. Definitely time for a coffee now though. Feeling a little bit, well, could do with a bit of a perk me up, put it that way. So hopefully we'll stop up here, get ourselves a coffee. Blimey, that traffic took a while to come through. Might be waiting here for some time. So now we're out of that sort of verdant river valley that we have been following pretty much all day. The landscape is starting to look a bit more like Spain again, as in a bit more arid, he says, as we pull around the corner and there's yet more vineyards. But certainly the hills are a bit lower, a bit smoother. The roads are generally a bit less winding, he says, as they go around another hairpin. There we go, up ahead you can see what I mean by the landscape starting to look a bit more Espanol. we just had a little final coffee stop to perk us up for the final push. Got about 67 kilometres, so another hour's riding. Should be back at our hotel, at the new hotel, at 18:46, so 6:45 we'll be there. It would have been 5:45, but we lose an hour because we crossed the border, and then we'll gain it back again tomorrow when we cross the border again. So anyway, high hopes for this hotel. So far they've been pretty flipping good, so yeah, look forward to showing you the next one. Ooh, check out that bridge down there to the right. I love a bridge, me. That looks great. Look forward to crossing that. The Rio Coa. Just noticed the temperature gauge, 29 degrees, look. I thought it was feeling a bit warm. I'm definitely not complaining. He's hoping there's a swimming pool at the hotel. So I've just noticed a little blue E on the sat-nav, look. I'm wondering if that's kind of like a Euro sign, isn't it? So I'm wondering if that's potentially the Spanish border, because we're just popping over the border to our hotel. So that could be it. So looking out for the España sign soon. Just approaching the blue E now, and as it's in a town, I'm now thinking perhaps that's a cash point. Shows what I know about these GPSs, doesn't it? Because I can't imagine the border's going to be right through the middle of this town. Yeah, it's bank over there, look. Forget it, wasn't the Spanish border at all, it was a cash point. There we go. Every day's a school day. Happy chap. Enjoying the sunshine on a Friday evening? Why not? Right, well, according to my sat nav, we've got less than 2k to do. We still haven't crossed the Spanish border that I've seen yet, so unless I've been particularly unobservant. So it must be quite imminent. But we're nearly there. What's the time? 18:27. Yeah, it's been a great riding day today, but it has been another long day on the bike. There's the border. Excellent. My hotel's up here somewhere. Cool. Right, we'll get the bikes parked up, checked in. We'll see you in the room. So normally at this point in the day I'd be showing you the hotel room, and that is in fact what I plan to do, but we arrived at the hotel and it turns out it's something pretty special. It's actually a converted fort. Check this out. How cool is that? Actually started to be built in 1663, would you believe? It's full of character, amazing place. Let me show you the room now. Here we go. Check this out. I shall summon my wench to go do the tour. Ah, come on down.
That was uncalled for.
Right, we've only just got here, so we haven't unpacked or anything, but we thought we'd show it to you in its tidy state. So off you go.
Living area. Come through, please. Come on, surf. Don't hit yourself.
Watch the font thing, whatever it is.
Well, no, it's
Check that out. How cool is that?
Yeah, unbelievable.
Isn't that amazing? Is it comfy?
I don't know.
Oh, feels good. Feels good. Right.
Okay.
Yeah. We've got facilities.
Facilities.
We won't dwell, but you know what a facility looks like. Pretty good.
And the rest of the bathroom. Very nice.
Isn't that cool?
I haven't stayed anywhere like this before.
Yeah, that is definitely cracking. So yeah, we've had some top hotels on this trip, haven't we?
Yes.
And this one is no different. Right, we're going to settle in then, unpack our bags and stuff. Need to chill a bit. It's been a long day on the bike, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Bye bye.
Well, good morning folks, and welcome to, I think it's day 9 of our tour. As ever in the morning, just studying the map to get in my head exactly where it is we're going today. We're starting off, I'll show you, the light's a bit poor in our castle room here. But here we are, we're starting here, we're just up, just over the border here, just into Spain here, at Fuentos de Honoro, something like that, in this area.
We're going to travel back across the border, then we're going to come down heading due south through the Reserva Natural Serra del Malcata, down this way through these little white roads, and we're going to cross the border back into Spain at somewhere called Puente Romano, apparently a really impressive Roman bridge, which I'm looking forward to. And then we're heading down towards Cáceres, I think is how it's pronounced. Again, apologies any Spanish speakers, which is where we're staying the night tonight. So it's around about 250k, something like that, through the back roads with that amazing Roman bridge. So yeah, looking forward to seeing that. Weather's set fair. Let's get on the bike.
The biking crew getting ready for our departure. This is the support van, by the way, that Lyndon's using. It's got a spare bike in the back and is carrying all the cases. It just makes life so much easier. It means you don't have to worry about, you know, what you're going to pack in your top box, whatever, and panniers, and you can ride relatively light. So that's worked really well. Right then, we're going to head back over the Portuguese border and then head south towards that national park. Check out these views as we leave our castle hotel. What a fab spot that was. Surprise, surprise, Dom's having a chat with the locals. Right, so that was a little visit to Spain. Now we're heading back across that border, back into Portugal for the day. Our last full day really in Portugal. Looking forward to the ride. Temperatures seem a little bit better today. I think maxing out about 25, so it should be a little bit more comfortable. So what an amazing hotel that was. I've never stayed in a fort before. 17th century fort. Absolutely incredible. Great rooms and lovely around. You can walk around the battlements and stuff. Took some pictures this morning. Dom doing his meditation. Did a few exercises on the battlements. It was great. Nice quiet spot as well. Only problem was, because we were so close to the border, some people's phones caught Portuguese phone signal. I meant their time was an hour different to everybody else. So one of this group, who shall remain nameless, but it was John, had the wrong time for breakfast, so turned up an hour late. Oops. Oh well. So this is the local main town just near the hotel, back in Portugal now. Nida, I think it's called. And it's a Saturday morning, but there's just no one around. It's so quiet. And it's not like it's super early. It's I think it's 10 o'clock actually. Well, actually local time 9 o'clock now, because we've lost an hour again. But yeah, I don't know if it's because the locals are used to it being hot and therefore they stay indoors in the cool. But everywhere just seems so quiet. It's rather nice actually. First white van of the day. Excellent. Check out that building ahead. Just turned the camera on because of the decoration around those windows. Incredible. Amazing view to my left of the clouds just in front of the mountains over there. Probably can't see them on the GoPro, but massive open area here. Feeling a bit more wildernessy. Just in the mist over there. See that? Really quite eerie looking. First cobblestones of the day. Nice that they're dry ones though. Cute castle up on the hill behind us. Can't quite get an angle on it. Cool. Aha! Looks like a dam, Barragem de Sabagal. Aha! Looks a bit empty on the lake. Well, it just shows you how little water that they've had here in Portugal this summer. The reservoir's pretty much empty. Maybe a picture stop perhaps, or not, I don't know, maybe. Right, we've just stopped here at the lake. Well, reservoir. Let's just have a little look, see how low the level is here. Apparently this was built in the year 2000, so only 22 years old. Yeah, very low water levels. Right, we're all thinking it's time for a coffee, so we're going to go back to the town with the fort, see if we find a coffee stop. Right, let's go find a coffee somewhere. Let's fire this beast up again. Right, we're going to head back towards that town with the castle that Ian's finished messing around, and see if we find ourselves a little coffee stop somewhere. And there on the right is the castle on the hill. Pretty cool. Right, let's hope this doesn't descend into a nightmare of cobblestones, but we'll have a look, see. Oh, nice. Yeah, I agree.
And then steep up and turning, so I go into town for a coffee, yeah?
Works for me. Breathes great sigh of relief. Dom said it's too tricky to get up to the castle, so that's all right with me. Looks nice. Looks like a nice town though. Again, Saturday morning, look, and very few people around. You'd think it'd be buzzing, wouldn't you? It's a beautiful morning. Trying to get a bit of local intel on where the cafes are. All part of the adventure. Aha, little cafe just there. Question is, where can we leave the bikes? Let's let my passenger depart. Cool. Gonna give me a push, Cal? Okay, cheers. Julie parked up. Let's see if we can find ourselves a coffee.
5 coffees with milk, guys?
Sí, gracias.
Yeah? Okay.
I left my helmet over there. Was that a bit silly?
So it's all right for this lot. Helen's doing some sort of balancing act with her coffee.
Look, no hands.
But some of us, they're enjoying coffee in the sun. Some of us have to answer comments on my YouTube video that went up today. It's the Honda DN01 that I posted this morning. Just answering the comments now. Right, comments answered on my YouTube video. Time to get on and make another one. It's all go, this game. I know you feel for me. Right, we're out of here. Oh, what a nice little town. Carol managed to walk up to the castle, take a few pics, as you do. Bit of a culture vulture. Right, now we're going to continue south. We're just on the edge of the natural park, so hopefully some nice views through the forested area. Not sure how mountainous it's going to be, but we'll go check it out. So some amazing views off to my left now as we come into the natural park area. Great road as well. What a lovely little town.